Hello everybody, welcome to Canadian YEG. This is the first video for this channel, and on this channel I'll be talking about anything Canadian, Alberta and Edmonton, the city where I located. Basically, whatever is happening around us. So today I'll be talking about the Edmonton cart rollout. Alright guys, to start with, I do not work for the city of Edmonton. I am just a Canadian, an Albertan, and Edmontonian doing my own thing. That being said, let's get to it. So, at the end of this month, we received this in our house. This is actually the component of the Edmonton cart rollout that started in March, which is last month, 2021. Okay, and that's actually pretty fast, because considering that Edmonton is a big city, and we got this at the end of March. However, if you did not get yours, do not worry. I am pretty sure that they are disbursing these components, these bins, based on schedule, right? So it will get to you. And again, do not forget, you can get or clarify any of the information I said on the city website. Okay, so let's get started. So it comes with 3 bins. This is the garbage bin, and this is the food scrap bin. Okay, this is 240 liters. This is 120 liters, and this is a pail. Okay, this is a food scrap pail. Okay, this is supposed to be under your kitchen cabinet. Okay, it's really cool. Like, look at it, it's so small, right? I kind of like it. I do like it. I mean, that is a very good initiative for them to produce something this small where you can put in your house. You can even send your 10-year-old kids or 12-year-old kids to grab it, and they can just carry it, right? So it's really, really portable. However, also it comes with an information package. So any information that you need, explanation, how to sort your garbage and food scrap, everything lies there. Okay, so let's take it one after the other. First of all, this food scrap pail, I like the portability, and again, you know how messy it could be in the kitchen where you clean up, you put everything in this place. So this actually replaces your garbage in the kitchen. That is the ideal, and I think that is very good. That is a good initiative. So, you know, big families that have all those gigantic, I believe 45 liters, some are 74 liters, bigger bin. I think you can still use that, but I don't know what you're gonna use that for. But this is specifically for food scraps, as it said. So let's go through this food scrap, and luckily everything is correctly labeled. You have your dairy, you have your fish, meat, anything poultry, eggshells, spoiled food. So there you go. Soiled paper, napkin and towel. So when you use your paper towel to wipe your table, to wipe your countertop, or to clean anything in the kitchen, it goes right in there. Your scrap peelings, your banana peels, your potato peels, whatever peelings you have goes in here. Your coffee, you know, after you get your coffee, the powder, it goes in here. So no liquid, plain. That is kind of hard in the kitchen though, because there's water everywhere. most of the things you do in the kitchen are wet stuff, right? Especially when you wipe your countertop, it might be wet. There might be a spill, right? But we'll see how that goes. And don't forget, spoiled food, it become mushy, right? There's a lot of moisture around it. So, but again, as time goes on, when food stop decompose, they become liquid, some of them, right? Having said that, I'm very sure what they mean by no liquid is do not pour your juice inside this, do not pour water inside it, do not pour coffee inside it. Anything that is intentionally liquid, that's the way I can put it. I mean, do not even put your ice cube, like if you have it on the floor. I don't think you should put it there, because at the end of the day, it liquidify, right? And it become water, right? So, one of the things I like about this is the fact that the cover is really good. So obviously it's gonna be messy, probably stinking at some point if you keep it under your cabinet for so long. But I think this lid did a good job. Like, it's very, very sealed, right? If you can see that, it's sealed properly, so you can be rest assured that you won't have odors, all those nasty odors coming out of this inside your cabinet and inside your kitchen as well. So I think this is pretty cool. And again, if you need my information, right here, right there, you can call 311. You can scan the QR code. You can look online at Edmonton West. There's a calendar. I'm pretty sure the calendar is part of this information. I'm gonna review that as well. And the Westwise app, which is really cool, right? You have the app on your phone. You can get a notification while you're at work or when you wake up in the morning. I'll go through the app as well, but we're done with this. Next is this, okay? This is a food scrap bin. So after you put your food scrap here, either it get full or not, whatever you want to dispose this, you put it right in here. Right in here. Put it right in here, right? And that's why they are both going. They both go hand in hand, right? But when you get your own bins, okay, when you get your bin, you want to make sure that you put your address right here. You put your address number, your unit number, or your house number. You can see right there, it says write your house or unit number right there. So that's the first thing you want to do. And it also tells you how you're gonna it also tells you how you're gonna position the bin for pickup. So you see an arrow here. Yeah, you see that arrow? It tells you this place faces the street, right? So this side faces your house. Or the street or the alley. If your bins are getting picked up in the alley or the street, this side faces the street or the alley, while this side, the back side, faces your house or the fence. Having said that, if you come to the side of this bin, you're gonna see some measuring parameters there, right? So it tells you the amount of distance required to be beside the bins and at the back of the bin. So at the back of the bin, they require 3 feet, which is 1 meter, right? Beside the bins to the right and the left of the bin, they require the same thing: 3 bins and 3 feet, or 1 meter, which is same thing as 1 meter. Okay, so this will enable them to pick it up. And if you have a car parked, okay, beside the bin, they require you to have the distance between the bin and every other component 3 feet or 1 meter. But on the pickup day, it will make it easier for them to do their job if you guys do not park on the street. You know what I mean? So that they will be able to pick up the bin efficiently and do their job, carry out your operation properly and safely. Okay, and right. Okay. That being said, by the way, this is the 120 liters bin. I think for a food scrap, I think this is actually quite big. That is my opinion. I might be wrong, but I do not see any household who will eat such amount of food. Well, maybe to this extent, but not really to the brim, like to the volume of 120 liters. Consider the fact that when you put food stuff, right, either spoiled or rotten together, they decompose and they kind of settle. So the volume kind of decrease. But the only thing is they might emit some gases, which is the smells as they decompose, right? Now let's get to this. This is actually big. 240 liters. I'm pretty sure now that we are in the summer, we are in the spring, there might be a lot of that. So it makes sense for you to have 240 liters of garbage bin. However, if you think that is too much, you can always contact the city and they can get you a smaller one. Okay? The same information around that you have on the green bin is the same information you have on the black bin. It says write your house or unit number. That's the first thing, right? Consider on what other thing? Okay, there you go. Right here as well. The same requirement for the same information on the side of this. So right here it says to the right and to the left of each bin you should have 3 feet, which is 1 meter clearance, because when the arm that extends from the pickup truck comes out, it grabs the bins like this. I can't even grab the bin. That must be a big arm. Anyway, so and behind the bin, you also need 3 feet clearance, which is 1 meter as well. If you happen to have a tree or any shade of any kind above your bin at the pickup spot where you put them, you will need 3 meters, which is 10 feet above the bin. And also, there's some very, very crucial information on this bin, okay? So let's go through it together. This information will enable the operators to do their job properly. It will make their job a lot easier, and that's why they've put it here for you, okay? So these are do not do the following. Number 1, drag the cart. No, don't drag it. Don't drag it, please. Do not drag it. Alright? It says to move the cart, grab the handle, tilt it, and pull it. Please do not drag it. Thank you. I know you will not. Thank you. Next, place on a steep slope. Alright. Do not place this cart on a steep slope. Please do not. You know, your cart can just be running away. You know what I mean? Just follow the slope. Find a level ground and put it there for them. Next, place on an elevated platform. No, please do not put it on an elevated platform. They're not gonna pick it up. No, nobody wants to pick up the cart when it's so high. Okay, and play in or around. Do not put the cart where people can be playing with it, where kids will be playing with it, or around it. Do not, please. Thank you for your compliance. Alright, having said that, alright, so I'm just going to demonstrate how the truck will be working, right? So let's assume this is your spot for pickup. The truck comes by, the extended arm goes, and then just like a smackdown, boom, yeah, just like a smackdown. The extended arm takes the cream and throw it over inside the containment in the truck and return your beam back to the same spot. Alright, that is amazing. Honestly, I think this is a good this is a step in the right direction, right? Finally glad that Edmonton finally is on this path, even though some part of the world are already there, but sometimes it's just never too late, right? And this is going to be a very, very efficient way to manage waste around the city when this system is fully operational. Okay, also, this package comes with information that you will really need, okay? Number one says, welcome to the Edmonton Cart Rollout. First edition. So to me, that implies that, well, this is actually the first edition because this is the first cart rollout and this is the first time they are doing it. It's okay, so it started a month ago. So it makes sense for this to be the first rollout. So I believe with time, as things get more efficient or as the process is fully immersed around the city, there might be another edition that will come out which will be an update of this or more information just to get people updated. It's pretty simple. Maybe I'll go through it with you guys. I'm not sure, but maybe, just maybe. And this one is the week of the first collection. So there is a mapping here, okay? And there is a legend here. So a legend is a set of information that helps you interpret a map. So that's what a legend is. Okay. So there's a legend here. This is a map. The map and the colors right here. This map indicates when and where the location of pickup will be happening. So for example, the gray color right here, oh sorry, the black color, not the gray, the black color right here, indicate that this black area here will be getting picked up on April 13th. So pickups start on April the 13th, 2021. So whoever is living in the gray area, in the black area up here, should be ready for pickup by April 13th. That is the week of pickup, right? And if you look at the yellow area right here, it says, which is number 6, okay? Because the mapping also have the numbers of those locations, of those areas as well. So it says August 31st, phase 6. The first collection for phase 6 will start on August 31st, right? So that's just that's basically what this is about. So we have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and phase 5. Maybe I will go through this with you guys later, but for now, that's what comes with the information package. And also, this is the collection calendar. Okay, so this calendar lets you know when pickup is starting, right? So right now, they haven't started collection, okay? The collection start in April the 13th. April the 13th. And it actually states, one second, that reminds me. So it actually states on this, do not use your card until the first week of collection. So right now, nobody should be using the card. because collection starts next week, and that will be phase one. So phase one should be starting next week. So even though you have been given this until April 13, nobody around Edmonton should be using it right now, because based on this calendar, collection start on the 13th and it says do not use until then. So again, everybody, the time of use for everybody will vary, right? So for people living in phase 1, April 13, do not use it until April 13, okay? For people using in phase 2, you will start using until April 2nd, until May 2nd, right? For people living in phase 3, which is the green part up here, you will start using in June 1st, right? Phase 4, which is the blue part right here, you will start using in June 29. Phase 5, which is the pink part right here, you will start using your card August the 3rd, right? And phase 6, which is the yellow part right here, you will start using your cards on August 31st. Now, this is my interpretation of this map. However, if you need any clearance concerning every information that I have provided on this map, please dial 311, which is the closest means of communication on your phone, or download the Wise app, or go to the City of Edmonton website. I'm going to put the link in this video. Now, that being said, I've spoken about this. So you have the calendar from from April till March 2022. So for sure they will be going around to give out another calendar starting from April next year. I don't know, maybe it's gonna be the same. I don't know. We shall see. And this one says where goes where. Sorry, what goes where. And this one says what goes where. So this one helps you to properly sort your waste. Okay, look at this, guys. This one says what goes where. This paper consists of your food scrap, how you're gonna sort it. It just tells you how to sort your garbage, okay, and your waste. So your food scraps, your recycle, your garbage, your yard waste. I'm very sure there's going to be a lot of yard waste in the spring and in the summer. That is no doubt. So your hazardous waste and your oversized waste. Go through this pamphlet. It will be very important. The earlier you properly sort your waste, the easier it is for them to do their job. Are you still there? That is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video to the end. Please show your support by clicking the subscribe button, leave a comment, and turn on the notification button. And I will see you in the next video. Oh,